straighten it out. Okay. Back to the
Hey, Rory.
it's just laying on top of the brakes. I don't think it's even. I don't even think it's. I think it's just laying there. Yeah, it's laying on top of that. I know. takers. So.
Right. No, I'll give them to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
So be around tomorrow.
Give it to the lady, I guess.
No, it's
Give it to a nice lady.
It's not orange, it's red.
Monza. Monza red. Monza red. I think it's Monza orange.
You have double garage doors.
That'd be it. Why for the car? See.
Sending you back.
That's all. Going here, here, here.
I brought some towels along.
You're catching me working.
Yep.
You're not supposed to take a picture of this. Nobody's ever caught me working before. Well, what?
I think they're
Probably still taking pictures.
No, they finished.
They were gone?
You're kidding.
Uh-oh, you don't
You
think
gonna go,
Jim
Chip?
took off with the car?
You gonna go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. We're going.
Because I was gonna do that tomorrow morning anyway.
Well, I said, you're going to do my car tomorrow?
Yeah. No, really. Larry and I were gonna do it tomorrow.
I'm saying, you know you're going to ask me to buy dinner.
If you insist, whatever feel like.
If I feel right about that?
If you feel right about it, you can do it. If you don't,
Tomorrow? You used to play in the stretch.
you're right. You're absolutely right. I got a bad spot off.
With the tissue.
I got a bad spot off too.
I didn't know you had it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. I thought I'd ask Dennis.
I know back up in my area, not down here.
Something quick.
It lives on. It holds on. Is that?
Yeah, it's actually really I don't care. I think I'll go home here.
Nope, turn them in.
Time to be here.
My brother-in-law, Ron, it's Rich. Early. I don't know, what time can we get into?
What time you want donuts, damn it?
Oh, you bringing the donuts?
No, we're bringing your birthday cake.
Yeah. Is that okay? What?
No, nothing saying. Rich, I'll stay. Come in here, you shut the door, about to get hard, bang, he'll come out and get a buckshot.
What's that thing? I got the donuts.
In the buckshot.
Come to that door.
Outside. Nice.
Been here for 15 years.
So you don't need a fish.
Did you win already?
Thank you.
You're wrong. You really? I don't mind. Somebody's gonna take it home.
I'd like to take it home.
What'd you win in '91? In '91?
Yeah, I wanted it.
You're with him? You're with George?
I got rid of it. I sold it and bought a 92.
Oh, really?
Dale?
You had an 86. So
Yeah.
This is difficult here. I lost the top.
What do you drive now?
well, in a couple of minutes will be.
That's my big brother you're talking about, right? No, not really. No, he's showing me around. Well, thanks.
Stuck in a 920. I like today's my son's birthday.
Yes, I'm on there, right there. Chip, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Hi, Steve.
Who goes? The gentleman on the end.
That's Cal.
I'm Cal. I'm here. I'm up here. I do fuels.
We have 63 Corvette.
63 Corvette. You can't get enough octane, can you?
By the airport?
It's frustrating. The most legible signature right there.
I can't figure it out. Oh, okay. This is to you, John?
We'll have to be sitting next to him.
Where did you find that thing?
This is history in the making, right here.
Hi, I'm Dave Hill. How you doing? Al, good to see you. You can sign my book, sir.
Been here for 15 years.
So you don't need a fish.
Did you win already?
Thank you.
You're wrong. You really? I don't mind. Somebody's gonna take it home.
I'd like to take it home.
What'd you win in '91? In '91?
Yeah, I wanted it.
You're with him? You're with George?
I got rid of it. I sold it and bought a 92.
Oh, really?
Dale?
You had an 86. So
Yeah.
This is difficult here. I lost the top.
What do you drive now?
well, in a couple of minutes will be.
That's my big brother you're talking about, right? No, not really. No, he's showing me around. Well, thanks.
son's birthday.
Yes, I'm on there, right there. Chip. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Hi, Steve.
Or Hugo. The gentleman on the end.
That's Cal.
I'm Cal. I'm here. I'm up here. I do fuels.
We have 63 Corvette.
63 Corvette. You can't get enough octane, can you?
By the airport?
It's frustrating. Your most legible signature of them. They advertise I can't figure it out. Just have it on sign.
Oh, okay.
This is to you, John?
Want to be sitting next to him?
Where did you find that thing?
Like 7 miles.
This is history in the making, right here.
Hi, I'm Dave Hill. How you doing? I'll just get out and see you. If you can sign my book, sir. Sorry?
This is a swear for somebody in the Corvette Club. They asked me to pin that. Okay.
I see it costs a lot more out here than it does at home. It's surprising how much more extra oxygen it costs.
John, we're glad to see you on one of these. Yeah. It's hard work. Yeah.
Yeah, you boys. All weekend I wanted to say hello to you personally.
My daughter finally beat me into it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, good for her.
Yeah, she yeah. Now when your boys come back from these Corvette meetings and tell you how hard they were, you'll understand. Yeah, I understand.
Wonderful. Very much.
Give me a quickie.
Angie. Yeah, I was here. My husband didn't bring me my book.
Feeling good in the truck racing, huh?
Well, you're not as good as I'd like to be.
Number one is when you're doing your
You think I could get one more out of you because I just won this?
Yeah. You have one signature left.
Carol.
Why would you be thinking Chevy here? You want more than that? Okay.
Sean Gator,
I'll get it for you at the end.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Mr. Reeves says that's the last one. Now, him. How is it? I don't know. It still work?
Resign there, Reeves. Hey, thank you, man.
There. Okay.
I better stand up.
Yep. How is it? Is it working?
Oh, yeah. Right.
That must be yours. Was it yours? No. I got two. They're all asking us to get everybody to stop. Sure. So I'll shake your hand.
I signed it. Whoa. Reeves, that one's yours. That was a marathon.
Oh, good. Okay, great. Because I can't really talk to the president. This guy. And then on the other hand, we kind of got sidetracked. Originally, it was told that they couldn't bring their cars in, and they had to bring them in at 5 o'clock. So we got here plenty of time, and all of a sudden everybody whipped in before they're almost all in by
This is the problem I was having trying to tell them about the parking situation, remember?
Yeah.
And I knew this was going to happen, so we need to... Would you put that away? We need to...
You know what? So I can say, look, I'm not a businessman. Here's what I'm hearing. You're unhappy with your position.
Well, thank you.
You bet. That's what it's made for.
What do you think, Jeff?
Well,
Can you drive that through from work?
yeah.
Or you think the county let you in?
Could. Is that for filling the gas or is that a breather?
That's probably a breather. I don't know.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
He's tough, isn't he?
Oh, once you get to know me, I'm like,
Can't help you.
I know Dennis can help me.
What's that?
The harness bars. You have one in your car, right?
Just under 24, yeah. No, it's not bad. It's under warranty, bought local. No. I never do that. Well, you know, you can get it. It's still available from the dealership. Right.
kid's gonna flash.
He's tough, isn't he?
Oh, once you get to know me, I'm like,
Can't help you.
I know Dennis can help me.
What's that?
The harness bars. You have one in your car, right?
Just under 24, yeah. No, it's not bad. It's, yeah, it's under warranty, bought local. No. I never do that. Well, you know, you can get it. It's still available from the dealership. Right.
It begins to go to the lower end.
Any well wishes for Dave McLellen?
My oh, Dave, don't do this to me without prompting me first. I haven't seen Dave yet. My well wishes for Dave McLellen. No, Dave, this is so embarrassing. Turn it off. Stop, Dennis, stop. I'm getting redder by the minute.
So we also used to go out with little holes faster, but they fixed it. It's got a seal stride, and it's supported. You can't compare it. And that's why
Keith was saying.
Yeah.
He says you run more than one. I said, yeah. He says, but I said, tomorrow. It won't make any difference in your now that you're making. But I said it will make a lot of difference if you're losing the oil or you have a problem or something like that. The parts will hold you.
I beg to differ, because our dyno test on his dyno gave everybody a 4%, not only in peak, but an increase in the rate of increase in RPM, an increase in the rate of increase in torque and horsepower.
it turns out we voted for the wrong cars.
Could we have the hoods to the cars in the concours area that's been judged and everything, please have them down so people can see? You can put your hoods down on your concours cars. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll make one last announcement. If you your Corvette out at the Blue Canopy Extreme Digital Photography, we'll take a picture by our little rose garden. So after the show, go see them real quick and they'll set you up. Thank you very much.
You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want.
And then when Skip comes down, then I'll get this to Frenzel for his presentation. Jack, show you what you do.
This area, all right, and it's a well-deserving car, and we have VIP's choice, which is also picked by the people inside the show tonight. Okay. Come on, VIP's choice.
All right, we get some of the Concord. So people in Concord, they can put their hoods down. Please, thank you. We're having fun. Thanks.
Everyone, welcome to our 23rd edition of Corvette Spectacular. In fact, I'm back here again with you this year. I'm starting to feel like the Burt Parks of Corvette Spectacular. Yeah, that's how I'm looking like them, right? I hope everyone has enjoyed themselves today. My first Corvette Spectacular was back in 1980 when I first joined Santa Clara Corvettes. And I've been to just about all of them since then. And I can say without any doubt that this year's event has been the best of them all. History here this weekend with the assemblage of 8 Callaway Speedsters. 9 Callaway Speedsters, and other very special interest Corvettes over in the other hall. And I have to join, and also having joined with us this weekend, many of the most important men in Corvette history. I hope that goes off to the man who pulled us all together, our chairman for Corvette Spectacular, Skip Frenzel. I'd like to introduce you, Skip, at this time.
Thank you very much, Tom. Before we go on with the awards presentation and all the normal celebrity stuff that we have to do here, we do have a special presentation to make. Does anybody here know who Chip Miller is? Other than that gentleman right there, does anybody know who Chip is? Okay. Well, Chip, if nobody knows, if everybody's been out of Corvetting history for the last 20-some years, Chip is the organizer of the largest Corvette show in the universe. Corvettes at Carlisle, put on the last week in August every year. He does a sensational job. If you think this show is something, you ought to go back to Pennsylvania and check out his show. He really does a very professional job. It's wonderful. There's acres and acres of Corvettes. I mean, not hundreds, thousands and tens of thousands of Corvettes. And for the first time ever this year, they had to turn away Corvettes coming into the show. There were so many of them. So he is renowned within the Corvette community as one of the premier people in Corvetting. I hope some of you had the chance to catch his seminar yesterday. It was, as I understand, really well received. But we've got a special presentation to make, so if Chip and Marty could come up on stage and join me now. This show is, normally it's pretty special for a lot of us people, but especially for Chip this year, it has been special. Not only did he get a trip to California and get to play a little bit, but he's been reunited with his first ever Corvette that he bought new, which was a '69. And instead of hogging this, I'm going to let Chip tell you a little bit about how he acquired the Corvette and then what happened after that. Chip?
Thank you, Skip. For those of you that at least read about Corvettes at Carlisle, I did meet a couple of people here that have attended Corvettes at Carlisle from California. Thank you very much for your participation. We always welcome everybody in the Corvette land. I wanted to clear up one thing. We did have to say to some Corvettes for about an hour that there was no Corvette parking on grounds. It's something that we're not proud of, but we're also proud that we did fill up 82 acres with nothing but Corvette people, Corvettes, and Corvette vendors. So it's a pretty damn huge meet. Next year we'll do everything we can to accommodate every single Corvette on grounds. If that doesn't happen, we've got to go off grounds with 20 or 25 acres of parking. It's true, it is huge. And I didn't know what I was getting into when I accepted this invitation coming out here, except I knew I was bringing the Speedster along with the other 8 that came. And what a time that was. It was awesome. But we're not talking about Speedsters right now. We're talking about a '69 Corvette that a few years after I was married, I was fortunate enough to purchase new. I've only purchased 3 new Corvettes in my lifetime, and yet in my lifetime I've owned over 75 and less than 80 personally. And I'm not in the market, I just am a collector. But this was ago, 1986, to, I believe it was 2 or 3 gentlemen that bought it for an investment along with a '55 Corvette that I sold them. And that was it. The car was gone. And my kids kind of grew up in this car, and it was just a neat piece of our family. As a matter of fact, it was so much a piece of our family that it had a name. Its name is George. It still is George. My oldest daughter named the car. Sold it to those 2 or 3 gentlemen and lost track of it till... Actually, it's a lot more fun driving around in Northern California in a Corvette than it is a Hertz rental. So had come to the airport, San Jose Airport, picked us up, gave me the keys, and told me about the shifter that was kind of sticky, but he didn't know much more about the car because he hardly ever drove it. This is the interesting part, the really interesting part. When I sold the car in 1986, the car original miles. Actually, it had 9,960 miles. I'm sorry, I now have just a tick over 9,800 miles, and I wanted to turn the 10,000 number while I was here, so I could go back to Pennsylvania and drive the daylights out of the car. So I'll give you an update the next time I'm invited back to this show. I hope to tell you it's got 12, 15, or 20,000 on it, but we'll see. I'd like to introduce Marty Wesley, a neighbor of yours from San Jose.
Thank you. We're all here because we share a common bond, and that is love of Corvettes, whether it's the style, or the performance, or a combination of both. This particular car is an outstanding example of a '69 unrestored, low mileage, high-performance small block. The car was featured in Corvette magazine and was on display at the Blue and Gold Special Collection. One of the interesting things for me in tracking cars is to find and talk to the original owners after 20, 25, or 30 years. And to find out, not just to authenticate the cars, but also to find out a little bit about the people that originally bought them. What their interest was, why they chose the options that they did, and what they thought of the car. Chip Miller is the original owner. I'm the third owner. The car has less than 10,000 miles on it. Just as that car, which is on display where the Callaways are, is an outstanding example, Chip and Judy Miller are an outstanding example of the people that are involved in the Corvette hobby. And Chip, you thought that the transaction was complete when you got the title and the car keys. Not so in California. The transaction is not complete until you get the official cap that goes with the car. In this case, 69 Corvette George.
Chip was afraid he was going to repossess it.
I just want to say one more word before I leave, because I've been producing car shows now since 1974, and it's been good to me. And to the club, I say thank you. Thank you for your warmth, your kindness, to Judy and I being out here. It really was a wonderful, wonderful experience. We love visiting this part of the country. All the rest of the celebrities here, it was really, really great being with you guys and girls, and we had a great, great time. And I hogged the mic at Carlisle. I'm sorry to do it out here in California, but I'm just kind of used to doing this. Last thing I just want to say is Skip Frenzel started working me over 13 or 14 months ago about this show. How do I get a hold of Dave Hill? How do I get a hold of Dave McLellen? How do I get a hold? I don't know how many times he called, my son and I, and every time he called, we gave him every answer that we knew the answer to.
Meanwhile, I'm having a bad hair day. I was supposed to lose 40 pounds for this, and I don't know, it just didn't quite work out, but I guess the show itself turned out to be a success, and that's all that we care about. So I do want to acknowledge and thank all the people that have helped. There are countless amounts of them, and I'd be up here all day, and I know you folks want to get out of here if I listed each one of them individually. So check the program out, which, by the way, is for sale for $2 now. And make sure that you understand who the people are that really made this thing happen, because this has been quite an event. I think we broke some records today, and if nothing else, we made history with the Callaways. That is truly the thing that I feel the proudest of, is the fact without a fax machine, email, or a mobile phone. So, some of you understand the grief that had to happen with that. But anyway, assembling the Callaways was a big puzzle, and I was really thankful that the people that caused it to happen did, and I feel really proud that it all happened out here, and it was part of our show. Also, I just do want to point out that this show was so big and so forth that the members of Santa Clara Corvettes were not the only ones that helped. We reached outside of the club to help. Even individuals that couldn't even identify Corvettes have helped with this show, and they are really to be thanked for what's happened here. So I'll turn it back over to Tom, and I hope everybody has had a good time.